All right, so let's talk about the single most expensive mistake in retail history. It didn't involve a bank heist or a massive product recall. It involved a $40 late fee. If you're under 30, you probably don't remember the dread of walking into a Blockbuster video and being hit with a fee that felt higher than the rental price itself. This simple, annoying policy was the spark, the true butterfly effect that created a global streaming giant, changed how the world consumes entertainment, and destroyed a company worth billions. Today on The Ripple Trace, we are tracing the $1.5 billion late fee that accidentally created Netflix. It's a story about how stubbornness can cost you everything. So get comfortable, because this trace starts with pure, unadulterated frustration. The year was 1997. Netflix founder Reed Hastings had just returned the movie Apollo 13, 6 weeks late. The resulting $40 fee was pure fury. It wasn't the money itself, but the feeling of being punished by a monopolistic, antiquated system. That frustration became the core idea. What if you created a video rental company with no late fees? The pivotal moment wasn't a boardroom decision. It was a parking lot rant after paying that ridiculous charge. Now, let's imagine the alternate reality. What if Blockbuster had waived the fee? What if the clerk, in a moment of common sense, had just said, "Don't worry about it, sir"? Hastings walks away mildly irritated, but the singular, obsessive motivation to destroy the late fee, well, it never takes root. And the financial ripple never starts. The financial ripple is staggering. In the chosen reality, Hastings launches Netflix. Blockbuster laughs at the concept of mail-order DVDs and completely dismisses the later pivot to streaming. They even had a chance to buy Netflix for $50 million in the early 2000s and turned it down. Another catastrophic ripple. By 2010, Blockbuster was bankrupt. Today, Netflix is valued at over $150 billion. The alternate reality where the $40 late fee was waived is a world where Blockbuster likely survived much longer and slowly adopting digital. And Netflix, well, if it existed at all, it would be a niche player. The financial world is entirely different because one massive corporation valued petty revenue over customer goodwill. The final ripple is cultural. The existence of Netflix and its need for original content, well, it created the modern content wars. It launched the careers of thousands of writers, directors, and actors that were previously sidelined. It gave us prestige television like never before. The alternate you, well, it lives in a world where streaming is far less dominant, maybe even more fractured, and where you're probably still watching reruns on cable. The insight here is that the biggest business ideas are almost always born out of extreme frustration with the status quo. The mistake wasn't the $40. The mistake was creating the emotional fuel that drove a revolutionary to burn down the entire house. And that's the power of one frustrating $40 late fee. It changed entertainment and financial markets forever. What about you? What small moment of intense frustration have you turned into a massive positive ripple? Share your story in the comments below. And if you want to trace more of these powerful currents in history and life, please hit subscribe and join me next time on The Ripple Trace.